USTC is up over 125% in the last few days. Could this make Luna break out and go on a bull run? Even though crypto has been quiet, Bitcoin going sideways to down, USTC is one of the few coins that is pumping. The reason for USTC going crazy is USTC staking. I'll link the recording to this podcast at the end of the video. You can go watch it for more information. I'll do a quick summary of USTC staking. Vegas broke the news on our weekly spaces that USTC staking is coming, and BLV Labs have shared a proposal on how it can be done. There's been lots of buying on Binance. There's also, I can't access it, but there's Binance lending rates have gone up as well. I'll link that. Yeah, Binance lending rate surged to 19% for USTC, which is crazy, and I think it's to do with the USTC demand with staking. So I'll talk about that. That's one of the big things. And you might be thinking, why the hell am I wearing this mask? The reason why, we had a really good spaces. I posted this on a podcast format on here, guys, where I talked about governance versus doxing on Luna Classic. There's also another proposal up talking about establishing Terra Classic sub-DAO initiative from Pink Unicorn, and we had a really good discussion with Ed, Trev and Pink talking about Luna Classic, the future of Luna Classic, right? Where do we want to take Luna Classic, and whether it is governance doxing the right way. And I had this mask from Halloween, so I was like, and I saw a Forex YouTuber wearing this mask to make video, and I thought it'd be funny to have this on, so I was like, yeah, why not do it? I've not really been growing my YouTube since 2-3 years ago when I went traveling, and I do want to grow my YouTube, so I was like, you know what, I'll do something interesting that helps me potentially grow my channel. I'll see if it works. Let me know what you guys think about the mask. This might be the only video that I put the mask on for, but I thought it'd be funny, and it's also a bit of tongue-in-cheek for the topic of conversation. So yeah, those are going to be the key topic. I'm going to start with my thoughts on future of Luna Classic. Do we want governance? How do we want to have governance? Do you want doxing? Do you want decentralization? Not decentralization? So I'll share with you my thoughts. If you want to listen to that heated conversation that I did, I'll link that podcast as well at the end of the video. If you want to support me, guys, go bet on Terra Casino. Big supporters of the channel. They burn. If you're betting on football anyway, why don't you bet on on-chain decks where you also burn some Luna Classic? And as always, guys, go buy some Juris, guys. That's the project that I'm involved in. Go buy some Juris. Big news is coming. I'll be sharing with you some Juris alpha as well on these videos. If you want to support the channel, go buy some Juris, bet on Terra Casino, and finally subscribe to the channel, like and comment a thumbs up, Luna Classic to the moon or whatever. It really helps to share this channel with more potential investors, so you can do your bit to support the Luna Classic community. This is fully community based, guys. There's no big team, big venture capitalists supporting us. We are trying to do this, build this of our own back. We're spending our own money and time building Juris and working on Luna Classic. So guys, the first topic I wanted to talk about today is the proposal for establishing Terra Classic sub-DAO, and I'll get you guys to go read it, but a couple of things to talk about is whether we want decentralization or whether we want a centralized chain. If you look at crypto going back, Bitcoin started off with this, decentralization, peer-to-peer, P2P money. This was the goal of Satoshi Nakamoto. We didn't want banks involved. We didn't want, intermediaries. We've seen what's happened previously. So that was the initial goal. And Luna Classic was probably the, the shining torchbearer for this, because Luna Classic with the algorithmic stablecoin was going to solve a problem that, no one else has. And for me, that's one of the most biggest, still the biggest use case in crypto is stablecoin. So we want to see something that work. And Luna Classic, or Luna initially, was going to be the coin that did it. That was the initial goal for decentralized money, decentralized algorithmic stablecoin. Unfortunately, it did not work, but that was the vision. So I support that. I'd rather want crypto to be that, decentralized money, peer-to-peer, no centralized people, censoring and all that good stuff. I want crypto to be that. But then we have to be realistic as well. If you look at what's pumping now, Solana, centralized chain, Ethereum more decentralized, but it's been struggling because Solana can make the connections more. Having centralized entity makes it simpler for lots of other things. If you look at XRP, really centralized, but they've got great connections with Donald Trump, probably with SEC or the new SEC, and XRP is one of the most bullish coins. And I've been joking that I'm an XRP maxi, and I've bought a big bag of XRP. Let me know if you want me to make some XRP content, because we see how they're doing well. Whereas Luna Classic, we've had this decentralized chaos, and I get a lot of blame saying, Rocko, what are you doing to build on Luna Classic? You've just been talking, and it's really hard on the L1, guys. You go do it yourself. I could have made more money on if I was on other chains, but I've got a special connection with Luna Classic, and even though I invest in other projects, show other projects, Luna Classic is close to my heart. And we're spending time, effort, money on Juris, and it's a lot easier to do stuff in Juris. We saw Juris go crazy. I think this is probably a good time to buy Juris with what's happening, or some of the updates we've got coming up for Juris. It's a lot easier to do that with L1, and decentralized economy, decentralized governance is very difficult. There's politics involved. It's very difficult to make changes on the L1. So that's the issue with having decentralization. And if you challenge me saying 2 years we've been doing this, what has Luna Classic achieved? And we couldn't argue that we haven't achieved as much as we would like to. So it's not looking great for Luna Classic. And if you make the argument that it hasn't worked, why don't we try something different? Some people are completely against that. You can go listen to the podcast that I did, but some people are for it, because if we do achieve something with a centralized team, if someone wants to build on Luna Classic, they know who to go to. At the moment, they don't know who to go to. So there are benefits to having a centralized team, a DAO. And again, DAO is not fully centralized, guys, still decentralized. So for me, if we can find a good leader and a good vision, and we can make it work, I'll support this. I'm not completely against a centralized or more centralized governance if we can do something positive for Luna Classic, and at the end of the day our Luna Classic bags go up. So that's sort of my stance on it. I prefer decentralization, but if we can make more progress than that we've done in the last 2 years, then I fully support a sub DAO or more of a centralized entity. The other thing is Doxing. I guess my face mask, that's the reason why I've worn it. And I think I'm not really a guy who's gonna, well, I did spend a lot of money when I made money on Luna on in Marbella or some of the holidays that I've had, but I'm not really a flashy guy, having nice cars, or that's not really me, or flexing on social media, Twitter, Instagram. So that's what I like my privacy. So I think in cryptocurrency we should respect that. If people want to have privacy, we should respect that. But also on the other hand, in crypto, in pre-sales or raising funds, it does help if you're not doxed. It's a lot easier if you can see someone face to face, wearing a nice suit with a good history of working at good companies, a good person, then we can trust them more. The people will want to do more business with. And crypto Web3 has gone more TradFi, more mainstream, so having that would definitely help Luna Classic. So if we have to, if someone wants to dox and take the lead, you're more than welcome to. But also we should respect people that don't want to dox. In crypto we work on risky things, and a lot of the smart developers on Ethereum, on Rune and Bitcoin, the biggest one, they're not doxed. They believe that they're very, not right wing, but they're more on the extreme side, where they believe decentralization, don't trust, verify, don't trust because someone's got a suit, someone's got a good job. How many scams have we seen with people that are doxed, and we can't go chase them, or what's the point of chasing it? You've already lost all your money. So some people are completely on the other side saying, I'm not going to work on this chain. And there are developers that I've met across chain where they don't want to dox, they like their privacy. They say, trust my code, go check the code. That's what cryptocurrency is about. So again, on here as well, I take more of a middle ground, and I think he on this proposal she mentioned this, where people that are that will be doing pool or merge requests will need KYC, and I think that's a good middle ground. There are people that could potentially check your code, and they could be doxed at least, so or they're KYC'd at least, so we know there's nothing bad going on. So I think that's a good middle ground, and I think that's my stance on it. So I know a bit of a long-winded video, a bit of a rant that I went on, but hopefully that shares my thoughts on governance and future of Luna Classic and doxing and all that good stuff. Okay guys, in terms of USTC, so I will make a dedicated USTC video, summary video of USTC staking, but the plan is enable USTC staking, take out supply for USTC. That is really bullish. So utility, increase utility, supply reduction, supply being locked up. which is really bullish, boosting Lunc staking price. So you get USTC for staking Lunc. If a USTC price is up, it's going to push up, you know, Lunc staking rewards. If Lunc staking rewards are up, more people might be tempted to stake Luna, which is bullish for Luna Classic as well. And this could be the start of, you know, something bullish for USTC. How many times have we talked about USTC repeg ideas and nothing happens? This is an actual action we can take. So I support it. Go read this proposal. I have linked it on my Twitter. You can go read it yourself and make up your own mind. I will be interviewing BOV Labs next Tuesday on my Twitter, and I'll be posting the podcast on my YouTube. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't so already. And after that video, I will make a explainer video where I share with you my thoughts, same as the white paper video that I made. I'll make a longer term video explaining to you my exact thoughts on the USDC staking plans. So that's the really bullish news, and I think that's one of the main reasons that even though the market is down, USDC is pumping and Luna Classic is doing well. I'll come back to do my technical analysis on Luna Classic after. But let's talk about Juris slightly, guys. Juris is doing well, and I said this is like a really good level. It's getting above and having a nice breakout Juris. It's up around or almost 2x since the low. So Juris is looking good, guys. I think this is not a bad level to buy. The big pump I still think will happen when we launch the testnet, when people actually see what we're building, but this is positive to see. If I share with you a couple of news updates on Juris, one thing, DJ Trev, he's like part of the community, not part of the Juris team, but a really good guy. You can go check him out. He talks about wormhole bridges and some big ideas just been discussed between LL69 and Juris protocol. We talked about the dashboard. Frag's making really good progress on the technical stuff. The UI is great. You know, David is really doing a good job. So it's looking really good. The best thing is, do you guys think we're still on track to launch the protocol by end of Q2? I was laughed at and told, of course. I don't know if the mainnet is gonna go launch again. I'm part of the team as a marketing advisor, or whatever you want to call it, paid shiller. But I think it will at least I can commit to at least testnet by Q2, and if everything goes well, potentially a launch as well. The other news I want to share, by the way, guys, check out BNB. BNB is doing really well. CZ is shilling meme coins. BNB is one of the more bullish coins. I've long some meme coins as well. Let me know if you're interested in that, because I could potentially make some content around BNB meme coins. I think Solana hype could potentially be coming to BNB. The final news I want to touch on is the dashboard for USTC. So next up is protocol. I tweeted it out. So really good thing, guys. You know, Juris is building in the background, and I've realized how difficult it is to build. Watching Juris, guys, because these things always go wrong. You have to work with different developers, different teams to get things to work. Even a simple dashboard, you might say, is taking a lot of work in the background to get it to work. So shout out to Juris, LO69 and the dev working on this. So that's another big update. I think all of these are helping Juris price go up. Okay, guys, so that's sort of the news, and finally, you know, what's my thoughts on Luna Classic? I think it really depends on Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin starts going up, guys, I think Luna Classic will be one of the stronger performers, especially if we can get the USDC staking going. And we've already seen, you know, again, almost as like don't trust, verify, trust the price, don't care about news or what any YouTuber says. Price is the biggest indicator of what's happening, and USDC price is going up, which means people are taking this news seriously. So if Bitcoin doesn't do anything and we do something amazing with USDC, then I still think Luna Classic could do well. But the big pump, you know, could Luna Classic go on a bull run, all depend on what happens with Bitcoin. And in my opinion, Bitcoin is going sideways, and I don't know where it's going to go. One more tweet from Trump with tariffs and going crazy about Middle East, making Palestine, which is kind of sad. And I don't want to go political on this basis, but you know, you're literally digging kids out of under rubble, and you're talking about turning it into a French Riviera. But you know, that's another topic of conversation. But yeah, it depends on that, what he does for Trump with tariffs, and that could, you know, give Bitcoin another dump, and you know, then Luna Classic setup will be invalidated as well. But what I still stand by is buying this dip. Go check out this video. I think it's a short video, but I talk about exactly how I'm trading it. This is a big level that I bought. Luna Classic is up about 47%. I think next target for Luna Classic is around there, and in short time frame, I would like it to not go below at these support levels. As long as Luna Classic is holding above these levels, I think next target should be here. So Trader Rocko special trade strategy, the pullback buys are looking good. You can have your stops below here and look to buy pullbacks targeting these levels. So in the short time frame, that is what I'm looking at. Again, a long term depends on Bitcoin, but Luna Classic is looking bullish. UST staking has definitely helped push the narrative for Luna Classic. That's the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this mask balaclava Trader Rocko video. I thought it's a bit of fun, tongue-in-cheek for the topic of conversation. Like I said, if you enjoy it, hit that like button and subscribe. There will be a USTC Spaces with BOV Labs, and I'll be making a short summary video as well. If you want to learn more about USTC staking, go watch this podcast now. Thank you very much.